is breaking news.
It's 10:30 now. We want to get back to breaking news out of Molalla this morning, where there was a large police presence and a daycare was put on lockdown.
And police there have just wrapped up a news conference with reporters. We saw that before we went to break. Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond is live on the scene. Mackenzie, what did we learn here?
Yeah, so first things first, I want to clarify that daycare has been lifted from the lockdown. They are no longer on lockdown. We learned quite a bit of information from a Molalla police officer, a police sergeant rather. Again, the scene is here on Melitzer Avenue and near Main Street. Now, the scene is actually behind me. Now, what you're looking at are a bunch of law enforcement officers, and on the other side through that driveway is a park. Now, the sergeant told us that that park is typically where they allow their unhoused individuals to camp out throughout the night. So one of the officers was doing a routine premise check at that local park, and then they walked up to who then became the suspect. It's not clear what exactly made the officer walk up to them, but a premise check is very typical, Molalla Police said. That's when a altercation broke out. There was a fight between them. It's not clear if it was just physical or if weapons were involved, but we do know that a police officer was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Now, at the peak, you can see that there's still a few dozen officers here at this time, but there were several different agencies, including Clackamas County SWAT, Oregon City Police, Woodburn, Canby, and many others. There were actually also armored SWAT trucks lining the streets here at this time. Now, this is all the information we know right now. We are still waiting to hear more updates on exactly what happened. We also do know that I forgot to mention earlier that while they were doing the local premise check and the altercation or fight broke out between the police officer and the suspect, that suspect actually barricaded themselves inside a police car. Now, there was a gun inside the police car, but thankfully it was locked up. The suspect was not able to access that. Again, not clear exactly what injuries that police officer suffered from, but we do know that they're non-life threatening, and of course we'll continue to keep you updated. But that is all the information we heard from police officers. We have also heard from neighbors here on the scene. One woman who works and lives in the area, she was walking home from work after a 9-hour shift, and she came out to the flashing lights and the sirens. She says that she heard flashbangs and even saw tear gas, so that was not confirmed by police on the scene. He said that that is part of the investigation. But she said that it was shocking to hear and see in a city like Molalla. Take a listen to what she had to say.
I'm just like, I escaped from Portland for a reason. Honestly, I'm like, because I lived in, bad neighborhoods where there's always either gang related or drug related or theft related. So it's just like, I'm just like, oh, Molalla, peaceful, small town.
Again, I want to make sure that it's clear to everyone that daycare with the children that were inside that was initially on lockdown has now been cleared. That lockdown has been lifted. The children are all safe. The only person that we have heard that is facing some injuries right now is that law enforcement officer with Molalla Police. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated on the injuries and his state right now, but that is all we know. We also have heard from Molalla Police that now they are working with Clackamas County Sheriff's Office for this investigation. And once we learn more, of course, we'll continue to bring you those updates both on air and then on our Fox 12 News app. But for now, reporting live from Molalla, Mackenzie Richmond for Good Day Oregon.
All right, Mackenzie, thank you for the update. Yeah, it sounds like that was a precautionary measure, locking down that school. Yeah. Thankfully, I'm sure that was a lot of anxious moments for those parents, so thankfully it's all good there now.
All right.